Hello, beautiful people of the internet. My name is Bree, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. We are ever growing. So in today's video, I am going to be talking about a word that just have shifted my mindset and also do a book review. So it is a book review and what I wanted to talk about all in one video. And the word that has shifted my mindset is live. Now, this is a book that I just got through reading called Live, and it is by the author Sadie Robertson. And when I read the book Live, I actually just finished it. It really changed my mindset and just the way I think about things and just living in life. And with the author, she does a really good job in the book writing her thoughts, what live means to her. And in the book, she talks about her faith in God, religion, and she also just talk about her going through life, just growing up, and she shares her experiences. There are also flashbacks in the books that there is a reason for life and to live. And when I read the book, it really just awoke in me and lifted my spirits. And I think it's a really good book if you're someone who just feeling lost at this time, who possibly don't want to live, or just simply just trying to find themselves and evolve. Now, this is a self-help book. No, it doesn't have all the answers, but it gives you, I think, the tools to help you just to find your way through. And reading this book really did shift my focus and perspective on a lot of things. Now we're going through a lot in this world, of course, with this pandemic, along with our personal lives. And I know sometimes with me, I can feel a little bit clogged or cloudy in the mind, and I just haven't really been feeling good. I don't know what it is. I guess it's just this time of confusion in the air that we're going through. And so I really had to kind of just take a step back and just focus on myself and just figure out what live means to me, because lately I've been kind of feeling dead, and I just had to find what it is that ignites me, what can keep me going. And reading this book helped me through this time. And when you read the book, now getting into the book review and getting into what the book is about, when you get into the book, there is a message right before you actually read the book. And that message says, "To those who struggle to celebrate life, may these words lead you on a journey to abundant and everlasting life." It definitely made me feel better, and it was just a good reminder that keep going, you will see the beautiful things that life have to offer. So in the book, I'm just looking through it as well. There are pictures through the book, and again, she do have different points in the book where she talking about growing up, her going to cheer camp to hopefully try out for the cheerleading team. She didn't make it, and of course she was sad, but she didn't let that stop her. There was a positive outcome that came out of it all. Now, there are several quotes that I wanted to kind of bring up in the book that just helped me through my days. I know sometimes there are days when I feel like I could be in a slump or just down or negative, and I can just easily pick up this book and just flip to one of the tabs that I have. And I have several tabs in this book. It's definitely marked up, so some of the quotes that I wanted to touch on in the book are my personal favorite quotes and the ones that I go back to when I'm feeling down or just feeling uninspired. And one of the quotes that really touched me is that she says, "Even if you feel lifeless, worthless, or empty right now, God has put life in you because there is something in you that this world is craving. You bring something to the table of life that nobody else brings. You are valued and loved." And those few sentences there just did something to me. I know sometimes I can feel worthless or just not of importance, and this was just a reminder that I am important, I am valued, and I am loved by God. And we don't always have to have that validation from other people to keep going. As long as we know that God loves us, we can strive to keep reaching higher and just keep living life, because that is what God wants us to do, and we will see the light at the end of the tunnel. Another quote that I liked in this book that she talks about is, it says, in life, you will face all kinds of situations in which the world will try to tell you who you are. People may say that you are not very smart, or that you are awkward, or that you have issues, or that your dream will never come true, or that you are worth nothing because of where you came from, who your parents are, the house you live in, the color of your skin, or where you buy your clothes. Now, there has definitely been times when people try to tell me who I am, what I'm going to be, and that just always didn't sit well with me. And I just try to do me, and I just try to do the things that make me happy. And I learned that that is all that I can do. I cannot please any and everyone. At the end of the day, I only have me, and if there is something that I want to achieve or to accomplish in life, I have to simply go out and get it for myself. Nobody else will. And that is just what gives me the strive and the push to keep going, to keep living. And just know that I will find my purpose. I may not know what my purpose may be right now. I am still young, I am still growing, and that is part of life and part of living, to just keep going, to know and to find what is your purpose in life. So the next quote that I wanted to touch on in this book, she says, living fully alive means not letting fear keep you from experiencing the fullness of freedom. There has been times where I have let fear overtake me from living, and I've learned that I can't let fear trumps me living. I have to overcome my fears. I have to overcome my obstacles that I am going through in life to get to where I want to be. I feel as though if you let fear overtake you, you will not fully live your full potential. And that is one of the things that I am going through now in life. I am slowly overcoming the fears that I have, and I am conquering them one at a time, because that is all that I can do. And I just simply want to take my time and to be patient with myself, to not rush myself or to be hard on myself to overcome those fears. I am just going to let it happen naturally, but doing my part with just keep going, keep being motivated, and just strive, and just know that I will knock down those fears. Okay, so the last quote that I wanted to touch on in today's book is, when God has us in a waiting season, there is so much we could be doing and so much He's working on. Sometimes we miss that though, because we're so frustrated about the fact that we are having to wait. Now, if that quote doesn't serve truth to me, I don't know what is. I know sometimes I can be very impatient with God, or just saying, why isn't this happened yet? Why isn't everything coming together like it's supposed to? And I learned you definitely have to wait in God's timing for everything to happen, but also I have to put the work in as well. I can't just simply just sit there. If it is something that I want to accomplish or to succeed in, I can't just wait on God. I have to put in the work as well. And that is really what I got out of this book with Liv. She just really did a good job with this book. Just opened my eyes and just shifted my mindset. I think this is a really good book to get into. Pick up this book. It is a really good read. It has a lot of gems in this book, and this is a book that I constantly keep going back to over and over again. I read this book literally in 2 days. This book really just has overall shifted my mindset. The word live in itself just did something to me, and I just think about it every day, just to live life to the fullest. Life is short. There is so much going on in this world, and the last thing we need to be is just sad, upset, and just know that there will be light at the end of the tunnel. We just have to keep going, keep growing, and we will get there. And I really think that is all I have to say in today's video. But before I leave, don't forget to be kind to one another. What is it that makes us uncomfortable? Are we doing things to get out of our comfort zone?